Hey, ¿qué pasa, mi gente? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Luis Lopez, and today I'm going to walk you through the one WNBA game slate that we have for today. But before we do that, let's review some of the picks that I gave you from the prior video. Is this it right here? No, that's not it. I think this is it right here. Yeah, these are it right there. Okay, I give you Emma Meesseman over 15.5 fantasy score in the first half. I gave you Paige Becker over her 8 rebounds plus assist. Alicia Gray over her 14.5 points. And Naz Hillman over her 21.5 PRA as a demon. 2 cash, 2 did not cash. Regarding Emma Meesseman, 9 PRA in the first quarter. Coach pulls her out in the middle of the second quarter. No idea why you would do that to her finals MVP. Who has been your best performers in the best performer in the first quarter? Makes no sense, and they ended up easily losing the game against a team that I believe they should have kept this game closer or to the point of possibly beating them. But anyway, coach's decision. Can't do anything about that. Now, regarding this young lady, Paige Becker, she almost got pulled from the game. She was heading to the locker room, I think to somewhere in the first half. And I guess they must have given her pain medication, and she played the entire game. She got pulled towards the end with 2.5 minutes left in the game, which kind of made no sense to me because the game was still not, completely lost. And you pull your best player off the floor with 2.5 minutes. That means that her injury is still lingering. I'm going to avoid her till I see her playing without going through actual pain on the court. She still had 5 rebounds plus assists in the first half, ended up with 6. And it's, you're not going to be aggressive if you're in real pain, and she has a back injury. So the second you're trying to rebound, you're putting your entire body, at risk. So unfortunately that did not work out. This was a flex, so I got a little back from that one. This was a power. I ended up losing that one. I made everything up with this slip. So let me talk to you a little bit about this slip, and it's more about a strategy that I use. When I watch a game, I like to play fourth quarter plays. Second half plays a little more risky. By the end of the third quarter, you have a feeling of what may happen in the fourth quarter. So what I do is I look for one dominant player. This time was AJ Wilson. And I look to see if that team is dominating the other team. Yes. And I also look at what 2 players are they going to defensively concentrate on to close out the game. And right now, Vegas is playoff. This is playoff Vegas. They're not taking it easy. They're playing their hearts out. And they're going to concentrate on Marina Mabrey and Tina Charles, which is the number 1, number 2 players, respectively, for the Suns. So defensively, they were going to concentrate on them and shut them down, which they did. And then AJ Wilson was going to close out the game, which is what exactly happened. So I ended up doing 2 slips, highly confident in these 2 slips, and they both easily cashed. Marina Mabrey, I switched her PRA and I took her fantasy, but cashed both easily. So I made profit. Yes, I did not lose. So now the Suns are taking on the Valkyries in a game that has a 7.5 point spread. The Suns are on a back-to-back in a losing effort that most of the players played all the way to the end, including Tina Charles and including Marina Mabrey. And both of those young ladies, they give a lot. I don't know if Tina Charles may even play today, but I'm taking her under. And Marina Mabrey, I'm also taking an under on her. And I took 2 overs from the Valkyries. I'm expecting the Valkyries to do away with the Suns that are playing back-to-back. If you were to consider an over, that would be Bria Hartley, because she may end up getting some garbage minute run. And hopefully, hopefully she does if you decided to play her. I'm not touching her. I'm only taking 2 players from the team that I expect to win, which is Tiffany Hayes and Veronica Burton. Tiffany Hayes, I'm taking her rebounds over 4. I took the bump on Price Pick right here at 4. The books have her heavily juiced on the over at 3.5. It's simple with her. Is like she's become the Kayla Thornton. So if you know the Valkyries, have you been watching the WNBA? Kayla Thornton was basically going over her rebound line every single game. Tiffany Hayes has become that player since she came back, and now she's fully healthy. In a difficult matchup here against the Sparks, she ended up getting 7. And now here today, she gets one of the softest matchup when it comes down to rebounding. They allow the 12th most rebound to her position. So she should easily get over her 4 rebounds. I'm staying away from the assists just because I don't want to rely on anyone else. I want to rely on Tiffany Hayes and how she's been playing and how aggressive she's been with the board. So I just ended up going with her rebounds over 4 rebounds. The next player that I wanted is this one, Veronica Burton or Sendelasini. I wanted Sendelasini's threes to be at 1.5, but Price Picks only has her as a goblin at 1.5. I wanted that as a regular play. And Veronica Burton, I want her threes also 1.5. They have her as a goblin at 0.5 and as a demon at 2.5. Don't fall for the demon play on Veronica Burton, please. Look what she's done when it comes on 3. She may luckily get another 3 threes, but it's very hard. The data goes completely against it in the past 6 games. You got to judge the past 6 games, the past 3 games, the past 4 games. Don't go into 10. When people talk about 10 or last 15 or they talk about last season, please be careful. It's not that they don't know what they're talking about, but you just can't use data from last season. It just makes absolutely zero sense. The players are different. The teams are completely different. The rotation is completely different. Coaching completely different. So please stick with the last 5 games. Stick with the last 3. If by any chance they're coming back from an injury. Anyway, so with Veronica Burton in this specific slip, I just ended up taking her the Goblin at 0.5. Last 6 easily on the over. I'll take the lower payout. I'm okay with that. And then I ended up taking 2 players on the under. Marina Mabrey under her rebounds plus assists. It's back to back. The head-to-heads don't make a lot of sense. The head-to-heads don't make a lot of sense, although she stayed on the under, and this is playing at home. Now she's on the road where the Suns are playing on the back-to-back, and they're also 1-14 on the road, and the Valkyries are 9-5 at home. One has a horrendous record on the road, which is the Suns, and one has a way better home record than they do a road record. So back-to-back, easily under 8.5, 8 rebounds plus assist. If you find it at 8.5, fantastic, do that. The books have her juiced on the over to hit 8. Why Price Picks bumped her to 8. If you find this line at 8.5, please take the under. Not please take the under. I would take the under easily. I expect this game not to stay close. I don't know how a Suns team who has a horrendous record on the road goes comes here to the West Coast. Well, they're still on the West Coast. They were playing in Vegas. But they're still on the road. They're sleeping in hotels. Look, when I was on tour, I was sleeping in hotel rooms. And when you're going from one hotel room to another hotel room, it's not the same like sleeping in your bed at home. It's difficult to come out and function 100% when you're on the road. And this ladies are on the road playing a team that plays fantastic at home. So yeah. So Marina Mabrey under 8 rebounds plus assist. Tina Charles under 19.5 PR. Tina Charles plays fantastic at home. She does not play well on the road, and she plays horribly on back-to-back. Why? She's an older player. I love Tina Charles. She's a fantastic player, one of the greatest all-time scorers of the WNBA. But she's an older player. Her body is exhausted. Your body takes a beating, and she's playing a kid's game, kids that are in their 20s. And now instead she's an older lady. I mean, she's around close to my age. And I know how my body feels every single day when I'm when I'm training my clients and I'm doing kickboxing with them. My body feels destroyed. I have ice packs on me after every single session that I have with my clients. So your body just doesn't react the same. So yeah, Tina Charles comfortable under 19.5 PR. The books already bumped it down to 18.5. So yeah, that's all I have. I don't have anything else. Let's see. No. Bria Hartley, maybe. Janelle Saloon, a lot of people pumping this under her points. And season average is under 8.5. She's only gotten over one time. The problem with this is that her dominant play type, they rank dead last. Her dominant shooting zone, they rank 9th. Defensive rating against her position, it's dead last. The Connecticut Suns are a very soft matchup. So Janelle Saloon, although her season average is only 10.5 points, her line is at 12 and 12.5. I think Price Pick has her at 12. Let me see. Where are you, Price Pick? They have her at 12. I don't trust this line, taking the under or taking the over. She has a hit rate is not great at all. Season average is not good at all. But the matchup is one of the softest matchups that she could find. They rank dead last against her dominant play type and against her position. So just be careful. I want to throw that out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. And that's it. That's all I have for you. God bless you and your family. Take care of yourself, okay? Y hasta la próxima. Chao. Que Dios te bendiga.